This is Kev the Sure Shot, and welcome to Remix Sessions. This episode, we'll be taking a look at the final remix from my EP, Climax by Usher. Climax is produced by DJ and producer Diplo. The music for Climax really caught my ear when I heard it, and Usher's vocal performance fit very well with Diplo's soundscape. I figured that I'd try to sample the song itself or remix it. I found out that indabamusic.com was holding a remix contest for it, so I downloaded the acapella and got to work on it. Let's take a look at the reason session for this track. The first thing I worked on with this track was the drums. The kit is pretty much a standard 808 kick, snare, clap, and hi-hats. I programmed the kick drum to have a nice bounce to it. The snare is hitting on the 2 and the 4, but on the 4th bar it trades off with the clap. I've got a hi-hat playing 16th notes and another coming in at a lower pitch on the upbeats. At the end of the 4th bar, I have some hi-hats playing 64th notes to match the snare and the clap pattern. This is a technique that I've been trying to figure out how to use in Reason. The most efficient way for me to do it is to use the edit mode where I click on the lane I'm sequencing, which is lane 4, and then change the note value on the grid to 64th notes. This allows you to click in the notes instead of trying to trigger them via a keyboard. It took me some time through trial and error, but I got what I needed. Reason also allows you to zoom in order to see the grid. Next up is the wobble bass, which is coming from the subtractor module going through a combinator effects patch called Lushifier. To achieve the wobble effect, I set the LFO amount to 80 and the rate to 3/16. For the next 8 bars, I wanted to switch between different LFO rates. So I right-clicked and selected Edit Automation, which adds a lane to record on the sequencer. Then I automated using my MIDI controller. Supporting the wobble bass is a sub bass, which is coming from the Thor module. Here's a melody that I played during the hook. Browsing through patches trying to find an arpeggiated synth, I came across the chord sequencer. It really caught my ear and felt like something that would fit right in with the track. I used it during the hook as well as in the intro. In the hook, I chose to change up the hi-hat pattern a little by using the grid and clicking in 64th notes. Here's what I came up with. For the bridge, I used the chord sequencer and automated the filter decay in order to create a build-up. In addition to that, I added in a gating pad, which is similar to an arpeggiated patch, and automated a filter on that. In electronic music, the drop is an important element. The drop is when the drums come in. A method for building up to a drop is to use filters and bring them up as the beat is approaching. I use filters for the chord sequencer and the wobble bass, and then use the transition effect before the drop in the first verse. Thanks for watching Remix Sessions. A link to stream and download the remix and the instrumental will be in the description box. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more from Sure Shot Media.